Hey, beautiful souls, Dhylles Victoria here. So, I wanted to give you a little more insight about who I am and how I work. So, of course, Dhylles Victoria, like Phyllis, but with the D. My family is a mixture of things. My mom is from Belize, my dad's from Haiti. I was born in Harlem, raised in Belize, and so on and so forth. I am 47. I am the oldest of four. I love my siblings to death. I am a lesbian. I came out at 40 years old, which was 7 years ago. I was married 3 times, twice to a man, one to a woman. Why am I sharing this information with you? Because I want you to see who I am, experience me. I want to invite you into my world. Bienvenidos a mi vida. And I speak Spanish. It's a little rocky. I think I need to brush up on my Spanish skills. So anyway, I say that all to say I'm a very vulnerable, transparent, honest person as much as I can be. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I embrace all my imperfections and my mistakes. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, and with those things that I've been through, it actually led me to this path of purpose where Soulful Conversations are concerned or was developed or whatever the case may be. And for me, having a conversation, sitting down, having a conversation with another human being where I'm able to pour into that person and help them to bring out the fullest potential of themselves, their power, their purpose, their mission, what it is that they're supposed to be doing here in this time, in real time, is exceptionally important to me, something I'm so passionate about. And so my clientele are the self-discovery seekers, life seekers, truth seekers, soul seekers, seekers in general, people who are deep thinkers. They are loving the ability that they give themselves permission to grow, to learn, to shape, to change, to shift, to evolve, to elevate. Those are the people that I love working with. Those are the people that are not afraid to be open about who they are and the fact that they make mistakes and the fact that they're always learning and the fact that they're students of life. Those are my ideal clients. They're the clients that I love to work with because, believe it or not, I learn something when I'm helping another human being. I learn something when I'm doing a soulful conversation, just from a person's story. And if you want to know more about a person, instead of judging a book by its cover, have a conversation with them, have a sit-down conversation with them, and allow them to tell you about who they are. And sometimes the clients that I work with, even though they're deep divers and they are knowledge seekers, there's still things that they don't know about themselves. And so I help them to tap into themselves by just asking specific questions like, how are you treating yourself? Have you had traumas and triggers? And if you did, what were those? So we can find out exactly what's holding you back subconsciously. Conversations like that. So they're heartfelt conversations, they're mindful explorations, they are reflective exercises and implementations. All of those things is what I do in a soulful conversation. And you walk away feeling lighter, powerful, vibrant, sure of yourself, more confident than when you came to talk to me or meet up with me or whatever the case may be. And so I am a certified life coach since 2012. I am a certified professional mentor since 2023. Yeah. I am an avid student since I don't even know how long of my life. And I've been doing so much work on myself, still do work on myself since I want to say 2017 or even before then. I went to Momentum Education, which is a personal development program. I did the basic and I did the advanced. And I learned a lot about myself. I also did a 4-hour past life regression with a good friend of mine who does hypnotherapy, and I was under hypnosis. Still very aware and conscious of my surroundings, but I was able to learn a lot about myself, and I was able to look at myself from the outside in as opposed to inside out. So I make choices every day to be a good person. I make choices every day to shine the light on the world. I know that I'm a light, and my purpose here is to support other people and offering them encouragement to know that they're also light, but also to accept your light and your dark, because they both have to coincide together, and not to shy away from self-analyzation, self-introspection, taking inventory of where you are, feeling what you feel, giving yourself permission to feel whatever it is that you feel with me holding space for you with no judgment, listening to whatever it is that you have to say, and also being a very highly sensitive, intuitive empath. I receive downloads from the universe to give to the person that I'm working with in a form of, I'm proud of you, I celebrate you, I honor you. However, can I offer you something where you can look at this as in a different perspective? And also sharing my own stories of the things that I've been through based on the topic of which we're talking about. So it could be embracing vulnerability. It could be overcoming trauma. It could be mother wounds, father wounds. It could be oldest daughter syndrome. It could be feeling like a failure because you've been divorced and married 3 times, just like I have. I don't feel like a failure though. I used to. It could be advocating for your needs, not knowing how. It could be why do I think the way that I think, and why do I feel the way that I feel about myself? It could be a plethora of things based upon the topic, and the conversation is where I would navigate you, lack there for better words. So I say this all to say, this is what you'll experience when you have a soulful conversation with me. This is what you will experience when we sit down and talk to each other. I lead the conversation. It is a guided conversation where I want to make you feel safe, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, and psychologically, all of the things, so that you know that you have someone in your corner that you can come and talk to at any given point in time. It is not therapy, it's not coaching, it's just soulful conversations. And when you take off the coaching and the therapy and the counseling aspect, it actually alleviates pressure, and a person doesn't feel intimidated because they're just having a conversation. It's just, tell me about yourself. Who are you? What do you like to do? What is the most challenging thing that you're experiencing in your life? How can I support you? Let me hold your hand through this process. Let's go through it together. Let me honor you. Let me help me to help you. Give yourself permission to be compassionate to yourself, to give yourself grace. Some people don't know how to do that, so I guide them through that direction of how to give themselves grace and compassion, how to rest, how to avoid burnout, like all those types of things. And there's so many different topics and so many different things, and a lot of people in life wear masks. So I help you remove as many masks as you need to remove in order for you to show up as your true authentic self and your authentic identity and what that looks like to you. It's about you. I'm just a vessel in the transformation. That's all I am over here doing in these emotional, mental, psychological, spiritual streets with my soulful conversations. So if this resonates with you and you're someone who is deeply into finding out more about yourself and wanting to go through your journey of self-discovery, I'm here to connect with you, here to support you. Description is in my information is in the description box. See, I'm not perfect. So yeah, that's me. That's what I do. That's who I am.